Listen up, it's time to do the 2020 slide. Wash your hands. 6 feet apart. 2021. Wear 2 masks now. 3 feet apart. Wear 5 masks now. Fold the left. Open up again. Fold the right. Lock down again. Lock down again. Vaccine equals freedom now, y'all. Let's go to work.
Place, we ain't caring about your feelings, yeah. Anytime, any place, you can feel it here. Steven, Daniel out of space, so we clear the air. Any topic and it's safe, so just be prepared. Don't assume, keep it straight, we might keep it fair. The news a page, we gon' keep it real. If you tune in, then you safe for real. Bluetooth, we took the red pill. Every image in the video, talk about it. Different views on the subject, we must talk about it. At the end of the day, we just talking, homie. Only me in the room, but it's like a party. Introducing Steven Daniel, author, artist, all-around great guy.
Hello, like-minded. I had a great laugh today. After picking up groceries from Walmart on our way and on our way home, there was this small SUV that had a sticker that said student driver. Turned to my wife and I said, for a while I didn't see the point of putting on that sticker on the car like the baby on board. But I get it now. If they up driving and you're like, what the you can see the sticker and say, oh, they're just learning. Now, I was in the middle lane and the SUV merged to the left lane. I wasn't really paying attention to the SUV anymore. I started to drive next to it and the SUV started swerving like a nut. I thought this person was texting and driving, which pisses me the off. I say aloud, what the is this problem? My wife starts cracking up. I was like, what? Then I see the yellow student sticker and she says, that's a student driver, Steven. They're still learning. Both of us started crying, laughing to the point that I couldn't see. I almost had to pull over. I loved it. I wish I could laugh like that every day. But then the world finds a way to let you down. Like, what the is going on with these dumb ass woke people, right? People still continue getting woke, not caring about the consequences to it. And I'm not calling them dumb because I disagree with their decisions. I call them dumb because they don't think things through. They lack common sense, which is not very common nowadays. For instance, over the last year, people have been carrying it up with their wokeness to take any person of color off of all branding in stores everywhere. They say it's racist because their faces are being used to sell a product, or it was from the past, so that makes it super racist. If you think this way, you're a racist idiot. Why? Because you spend all of your time removing people of color off of things and haven't attacked the white people on the things. Yep, I noticed it when I was walking around Target. Hey, you woke social justice nutbags. What about Captain Birdseye? What about KFC? What about Quaker? What about the Burger King, the Sun-Made Raisin, Little Debbie and that gross sugary Chef Boyardee, Wendy's, or what I like to call, I call Wendy's freckle, and gamers would know that reference. Anyways, now we have stores with products with no people of color on them. No representation, just white people. That's how I could see who the real racists are, because those people that are all over media, on the social apps, that complain about this, I realize that they don't want any person of color on the products that they buy. You notice that? They don't complain because they're buying this. Because most of these people that complain about all this, they're all mostly white. Because BLM doesn't give a shit. I mean, the founder of BLM just bought a $1.4 million house. Around what? Around a whole bunch of white people. And then you got that woke Major League Baseball, right? Their all-star game that was supposed to take place in Atlanta with over 50% black. They moved it to Denver, which is 76% white. I think that most people are great. I really believe that in my heart. But we have a system that is set up to where our politicians and this brick-and-mortar media, whether they're Republicans or Democrats, they're all designed to make us not like each other so they could keep their grasp of money and power. Like right now, you look at CNN and other media outlets that had the Trump deranged syndrome. They are losing money. Why? Because Trump's not in office anymore. They have nothing to complain about, which is pretty nice because now they're forced to sometimes question Biden now. They have to question their own person because they're losing money. And you could see other parts of sports that are going woke too. I mean, men are able to join women's sports now, so men could take away scholarships that should have gone to a woman. They could take away achievements that should have gone to a woman. And now they can join and win women pageants. So basically, what we're teaching our daughters and all the girls out there that no matter how hard you train, how hard you work, you will never be better than the guys. And now, this is the part, you will never be better than the guys at literally of being a woman. It's wrong. These are all the same people that yell climate change is proven by science. Why can't you accept that? Well, science proved there are two genders. Why can't you accept that? But you know what? I'm going to save that topic for a future touchy topic. It's going to be a fun one. Anyways, I think we could conclude that the timeout generation didn't produce as good of a results as that whooping generation, right? Some of y'all never heard of your dad's belt slide right out of the loops in a couple of seconds, like just like that. Or that look that mom gives you that says, run. And we could see how y'all turned out. I could see it. And just because you got a bachelor's degree, it doesn't mean that you are smart to tell the world what's what and be disrespectful about it. Shut the up and start using logic and stop following. I don't get it. I don't get how people can't just, go, hey, what do you have to say? And just think for yourself and be proud to say, hey, I believe in this. And then somebody else that disagree with it, well, I believe in this. It's like, well, to each his own. You could argue, and debate. It's just natural to do that. But by the end of the day, what sucks is that, oh, you disagree with me? I think you should die. And it's not just the liberals that do this. Like, for example, AOC could come out and say something that I may agree with, because she will say something where I'll be like, hey, you know what? She's right. But just because she's AOC, just because she's a Democrat, the conservatives and the Republicans are like, no, f that. And they do the exact opposite, not caring how much she was right on a certain topic. And it's the same thing that goes around. Anything that a Republican says, anything that a conservative says, you got the liberals that just, they're the racists. They're the enemy. So no matter what they say is wrong, but they can't admit that sometimes they are right. Sometimes they are wrong. They're idiots on both sides. All right. So with all that vaccine and all that, we are almost out of this. Because everything is happening as I predicted. With Democrats in power, everything is opened up fast. So most of you will be going back to work full-time in the summer, and school will be back 100% in the fall. And I do have another question for y'all. During the Middle Ages, to celebrate the end of the plague, they had wine and big-ass orgies. And I'm just wondering, when will that be all? When will all that be taking place? Just asking. So if you guys hear anything about this type of celebration going on, send me an invite. All right? We could go together. It'll be fun. And if you found all of this offensive, well, guess what? I found most of this hilarious. And that's why I'm happier than you. For the touchy topic, I'm going to be talking about how beautiful you really are. Britt does her thing. Rachael talks sexy board games. Lenny has a surprise announcement for you. And we got a funny 911 call for the VO nonsense where the victim is high as hell. Let's get started.
Time to get touchy. Get ready to be triggered. Sensitive topics. Oh, look, they're about to cry. All consent, so we'll see. Nobody likes a snowflake. What is Steven's problem today?
You're beautiful. You are. Stop thinking that you're not pretty enough for the world. Stop it. All you men, you are handsome and beautiful. All you women, you are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. You red-haired, freckled lady, you're beautiful. You short man with the big ears, you're beautiful. You blonde woman with the overbite, you're beautiful. You chubby man with the dry skin, you're beautiful. I know that you don't hear it enough. And when you do hear it, you brush it off because it came from your spouse, your partner, or your parent or your grandparent. Well, I'm telling you this. This is from me, someone you barely know. I'm telling you that you are beautiful. Some of you are like, I hate myself. Nobody thinks I'm beautiful. Listen to me. I love you, and I think you're beautiful. But I get it, though. I've been a fat my whole life. Throughout my elementary school years, when I had to shop in the Husky section, that was before people born in the 2000s became, throughout high school, throughout my 20s, now halfway through my 30s. I was bullied in school and throughout my life called several names. My favorite one in school was City. That was my nickname. I thought I wasn't good enough. I was friends with the most gorgeous women, not because they liked me. It was because I was the teddy bear. I was the friend to fall back on. In their words, he's Steven. Big Steve. That was my nickname. My other nickname, Big Steve. Especially if there was another Steven. Since I couldn't get women to like me for my looks, I had to try so hard to get them with my personality. But deep inside, I hated myself. Several times I thought about ending it all because I could never be like those skinny tried everything. It was hard. But then there was this one guy I worked with in Key West back in 2010 who set me straight. He hated the way I was talking about myself and how I masked it with humor. And one day he just snapped at me and was like, "Stop it. You have more swag than many out there. I've seen you. You have to stop talking about yourself that way, Steven." And I started thinking about how God made us all, right? I started thinking about how our bodies are like cars, different models with different colors and features. I started seeing people differently. That woman that thinks her nose is too pointy, I would see a woman with a nose. Might look different than most, but it's still a beautiful nose. You might not like your eyes. You might not like your hair. It's too curly, too straight, too gray, too frizzy, or it's thinning. So you try perming, dyeing, curling, and flat ironing. A tall person might wish they were shorter. A pear-shaped woman who is small on top might want an hourglass-shaped body. Ladies with big breasts might want smaller breasts and the other way around. You might not like your stretch marks. You might not like your teeth, so you cover your mouth with your hand to try to keep smiles out of sight. Stop it. You're beautiful. And here's another reason I know that you're beautiful. Listen to me. You ever looked at an old photo of yourself and thought, damn, that is when I look good. That was when I was hot. That was before I had babies, before life took over. You remember that, right? All of you still do that today. Oh, look at this. Remember this? And if you don't get where I'm going with this, let me make it a little clearer. You're 25 and you look at a photo when you were 18. Then time passes. Now you're 30, looking at a photo from when you were 25. Then you're about to be 50, looking at a photo from when you were 30. You get what I'm doing. Each time you looked at these old photos, you said those things that I just said. Wow, look, I used to be hot. I used to look good. But do you remember how much you complained about how you looked at that time? When that photo was taken, you were always down on yourself, comparing yourself to others. It wasn't until years later that you realized that you men are handsome and you women are beautiful. You don't look as bad as you thought. You have been beautiful this whole time. Never be ashamed of how you look. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are so very worth it. Inside and out, you are beautiful. Why do we talk down about ourselves? I mean, I used to do it to get through it. It's just a short-term thinking to make myself feel better. In school, I used to make fun of myself to make people laugh. In their eyes, I was just a silly but I just wanted to beat them to it because people, especially kids and teenagers, are by seeing yourself negatively, it invites other people to see you the same way too. If you're always talking about yourself, people will talk about you too. It also affects the overall outlook on life. The more negatively you see yourself, the more you will see the world in a negative light. You will start resenting the positivity in other people's lives. You will probably become envious of their success and happiness. I used to call all skinny people that are always pumped to work out. Look at that skinny. Always. This is not a good way to live. You deserve to be happy. You are worth more. Stop hiding. Stop punishing yourself. You are not ugly. You are not a freak. You're not boring. You are not an unattractive person. And you need to stop changing yourself to be someone else. It blows my mind when I see women putting a pound of makeup on, then whoever they are with in the morning, they see someone totally different because you presented a fake version of you. Then when they go through years of putting on a ton of makeup, the skin now requires you to apply it all just to look a little normal now because it's with your skin. All because you were told that in order to look beautiful, in order to look attractive, that lipstick, that eyeliner, that eyeshadow is the key to looking hot. People will want you if you buy this. This is not a good example for young women because they are growing up thinking that in order for a woman to be beautiful, they have to apply all this stuff. When in fact, they have to become a fake version of themselves to get people to like them. So what are they going to do when they see older women faking it? They're going to fake it as well and think that this is what you have to do in order to feel beautiful. It's not the right way. It's not the right thinking. Women should never feel that going without makeup is not an option. It's nice to put some on now and then, like touches here and there, but wearing makeup is not empowering or a feminist thing. The reality is that wearing makeup is founded on a patriarchal beauty standard. Companies continue to target women. For example, before the pandemic, I remember the biggest trend was to look natural, but most women were fooled because companies were just repackaging old makeup products to fool you to think that this is natural. Think about all the marketing that you've seen. Look at this. It's natural. Get that natural look. But you get it and you buy the cheap stuff, then it's all cakey. And then when you want the so-called best, you're spending hundreds of dollars. We live in a world where pretty and sexy matters. Anyone who says it's not is full of shit. It sucks. The world tells you that there is a solution for the things that you hate about yourself, things that you have to pay for. Hate your body? Well, guess what? Go to that gym. Subscribe to that diet. Sign up for that surgery. Hate the color of your eyes? Change it with contact lenses. You can buy it online. Hate your hair? Go to that expensive stylist. Purchase that expensive wig. Hate your skin? Get a tan at that place. Buy that product so that you can hide your imperfections. Hate your teeth? Get those invisible braces. Get those fake perfect porcelain teeth. Get that whitening product. There is so much shit out there that try to convince you that you can improve your physical self just to be perfect. Listen to me. You are already perfect and you deserve to enjoy things. You deserve to be unashamedly happy. Once you start understanding and knowing that you are beautiful, when you get to that point that you're no longer wearing makeup to become someone else and only doing it to enhance a little bit your already beautifulness, like waxing a car, and you're not doing it for anyone else. Once you perfect this thinking, you need to do this. And this is very, very, very important. You need to start thinking of other people the same way. Who you think is ugly, that person is not ugly. We all, at least one point of our lives, have our version of ugly people. People who we found unattractive. They are not unattractive. Our hearts are. No one is born ugly. We just live in a society that is so judgmental. We all have a mouth, nose, eyes, ears, hands, feet, and so on. We all have the same all this thinking is a prison we all created with our minds. So change the way you think so you can escape that prison. So you can say, that shit. You have to be healthy. And don't confuse that with being thin and sexy. No, I'm losing weight right now, not because I want people to think I'm sexy. No, I'm losing weight and fixing my teeth so I can, one, look good for my wife, and two, be around to see my 3 boys grow. I want to be alive to see grandchildren. Be healthy so you don't have medical complications as you get older. Right now, I have gout. I have an intolerance of gluten all of a sudden, which started about a month ago. So I'm forced to change for medical reasons before it gets serious, especially when there are countless medical problems in my family. I don't have to deal with that later on. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and live the great life you know you can live. Get off your ass and get working on making that great life for you. Being confident, because women like confident men. Men like confident women. Stop setting yourself up to fail. Stop listening to your dumb friends who force you to think this way. I do wish that people would accept each other because of their personality rather than looks. Because society can be harsh and we all need to change. Just remember this, listener. Beauty is all about confidence. If you feel beautiful, then guess what? You are beautiful. Everyone. And they're... Now it's Sex Talk with Rachael.
Don't be shy. You think about it all the time. You don't have a dirty mind. You just have a sexy imagination. Now, it's time for Sex Talk.
Hello, you sexy people. Thank you for spending time with me today. Board games kept us entertained when we were children. Now, as adults, we can go beyond Monopoly, life, and exploding kittens. Let's talk about adult board games that can help you if you're looking to spice things up with your partner, adding a little naughty fun to your relationship. I know that having a date night at home playing board games with your partner might not sound like crazy fun, but trust me, you'll both love it, not only because it's a great time, but because you and your partner will be able to connect on a level you never thought possible. With these games, even if you lose, you win. All of the links to these great games will be in the description. The first one is the Oral Sex Card Game by Kepper Games. The cards let you try about 50 different foreplay and oral sex positions. There are 25 cards for him and 25 cards for her. Next is Sexopoly, played like Monopoly, but with the added challenges that make you blush. The goal is creating the most successful adult entertainment empire. It's a 2 to 8 player game, and the pawns are adorable. Next is Talk, Flirt, Dare. This game is really good for parties for some sexy group fun. It is super easy. All you have to do is pick a card and answer the question or complete a dare. This is a super fun game to play when you're in the car. Instead of driving in silence because you don't like the same music or have nothing to talk about, play this game and it'll make the drive a whole lot more fun. Next is Dirty Minds. It's a game that will get you thinking. Each card lists 5 suggestive clues that describe an innocent word. The way to win is to try to not have a dirty mind and guess the innocent word. Very fun game. Next is the Monogoamy board game. You get 4 different piles of cards. You got the steamy cards, the intimate cards, the passionate cards, and then the fantasy cards. The goal is to gradually build up intimacy. So if you feel like you lost that spark and need a little help, this game will get you both back into it. This game focuses on foreplay and communication. Next are the adult sex dice. They are portable and easy to play. You can find these dice anywhere when you need to get some foreplay action going.
Where the is she?
Who the are you?
Are you Rachael?
Yeah, I don't know who you are, so you better get the out.
I'm Lenny's wife.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Too late, sweetheart.
Let me go.
Let's go see Lenny. What room is he in?
You.
What room is he in? Don't make me ask again.
Their room is next to Steven's office. Down that hall. Now let me go.
Nope. You're coming with me.
Hello, listeners. This is Out of Place, and I'm Vinny.
And I'm Lenny.
Today, we're going to talk about...
I want to talk about those people that, play the music from their cars in the middle of the night when there's so many people sleeping. This ain't Fast and Furious. Nobody gives a shit about your stupid. Who are you showing off for, you not? You think you're hot? Huh? You think you're hot? You know you're not, you inconsiderate prick.
What if you got to do that?
Gotta do what?
Take it over. I asked you if you wanted to do the opening. You say no, and then you talk anyways.
Listen, Vinny.
Let go of me, you bitch.
Mia, what the are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm here to see who you be behind my back.
All right. Let's calm the down.
Up, Benny. This don't concern you.
Okay.
I don't know what the you talking about.
This ain't the you.
No, I never met this
You
broad.
lying piece of First, her office is right down the hall. Ain't no way y'all never bumped into each other. Second, Jody listens to your stupid show. In the last episode, she said you've been sleeping around and that your new girl was named Rachael.
Jody is a lying
You're a lying
Listen, you I can whoever I want to Yeah, I your husband, and you want to know why?
because you're a dirty tramp.
It's because your is weak. It's because you don't do your job as his wife. If you took care of your man, he wouldn't have to look for something better elsewhere.
You
Come on.
I'm going to kill you. You broke my nose.
You look what you did.
Don't stop, Vinny. This doesn't concern
You're trying to record, and because you can't stay true to your vows, we have to deal with this.
So the what? I can whoever I want to as always. You think you're high and mighty.
I never said I was high and
You know
mighty.
what the you
I
talking
just don't
about?
do
You know how to be
the
a
stupid
good,
you do.
innocent
I like to
little
around. I'm
boy.
not going to say it on the show and tell listeners the names of the people I'm You are a moron. You dumb piece of
You.
You got some fight in you, huh, Blondie?
You messed with the wrong today.
You gotta admit, Vinny, this is pretty huh?
A little, but it's sad.
Why?
Because they fighting about your stupid. They should both kick your.
Suck my ball.
It would be funny if they both cut off your ball.
Suck my ball.
That would be worth watching. Lenny finally getting what he deserves.
I swear to God, Vinny, I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot you right in the ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Back the off.
Where the you get my gun?
You left it on the table, you stupid.
See, Lenny, you're a dumb prick. That is always your problem. You never think. What if you forgot that shit is here? Someone takes it and does something stupid with it. Then someone will...
Up, all of you.
Rachel, just put the gun down.
Shut the up, Vinny.
Everyone, just calm the down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Ain't gonna
This
have no balls to pull that trigger, you slut.
back the off.
Mia, she's gonna shoot your...
Doesn't have the
You stupid. And you
Whoa. Hold the up.
deserve this, pencil.
Oh, my leg. She shot me in the leg.
Rachel, just put the gun down. Just walk away. We'll clean up all this shit. You don't have to worry about it. I got you.
Thank you, Vinny.
It's all right, beautiful. The prick deserved it.
You stupid. She shoots me in the leg and you're acting all buddy with her. What the
You know what? I quit this place. Tell Steven I said bye, you
I got you. You take care.
Vinny, my leg.
I'm gonna call Leo to come and fix you up.
What the are you waiting for?
You better calm the down. I'll leave you like this the whole day.
I'm sorry. This hurts. Don't touch it.
That's what you get for not being smart.
This ain't the time, you prick.
If you're gonna be around, you gotta be smart, Lenny. You want me to shoot you in the other leg and make your stupid crawl all over the place?
Okay, just call Leo to fix me up. And Betsy to clean it and get rid of Mia.
All right.
Allô?
Hey, Betsy, we got a Lenny problem here.
Where?
The Out of Place studio.
I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Thanks, Bets.
Now call Leo.
Chill the out, you dumb mother.
Up next is What the Britt.
News just in. Women with large breasts earn more on average than men with large breasts. Does that surprise you? Here's to all you people with extra fat on the bones, but especially chunky men, guys with big bowls of SpaghettiOs, sitting on their belly watching Saturday morning cartoons. I think about how women get a free pass on being out of shape. You know, Tess Holiday. She's like America's Idol, but there's barely any slack for the dudes. I mean, can you name one fat guy that's kind of ogled at for being sexy and fat? And if you do name that one dude, are you considered to have some kind of weird fat fetish? But healthy at any size, unless you're a cis, out-of-shape man like the host of this show. Sorry, Steven. If you've ever recently worked in a corporate job, I'm sure you've had to undergo anti-discrimination training. Usually it's held once a year. You're probably watching some ridiculous prompts on your computer about these people that just make these obscene comments that possibly make you want to cry as you're doing the training. But it never mentions sizeism. Possibly the most rampant and the most acceptable form of discrimination. Sizeism, or size discrimination, is the idea that people are prejudged by their size. Duh. And aren't they? Federal anti-discrimination laws protect employees from being fired because of race, gender, age, religion, or having a disability. Possibly that disability is fat, so what I'm saying is contradictory. There are some cases where it's medically not possible to not be fat without a bunch of intervention. And if I'm offending you, I'm sorry. But weight is not a protected characteristic under federal law. And all I want to do is eat Cheetos in peace. And since getting pregnant and having a kid, I've learned that getting back to my original size is probably not going to happen. I'm not that much bigger, but that leap of getting from point A back to point B and vice versa is just unimaginable. Because A, I'm always hungry. B, weight, along with being fugly, is not protected. We did not hire you. And the reason is because you're shaped like a pear. It has nothing to do with your wheelchair, sir. It's not your brown skin. It's your fat. Back at my first gig working as a deli girl, there was this chick that I went to school with that applied for a job and we weren't hiring. So she asked me about the status of her application, and I told her, I'm sorry, we can't hire you because you're just too pretty, and my boss thinks that you would intimidate the customers. She seemed moderately surprised, but she accepted my reasoning. I think she was actually pretty flattered. Although it's not illegal, once you're out of K through 12, it's usually socially unacceptable to let someone know that their face makes you want to vomit. But think back to when it's most acceptable. Yeah, those middle school years. Those middle school kids are relentless. They will call you out for having a big snoz, crooked teeth, trying to fix your crooked teeth with braces, breaking your bones, or wearing last year's fashion, or something from Walmart. Some people never grow out of the middle school stage, and those are probably the same people that participated in the fraternity or sorority hazing. Maybe they joined the local police squad, or they just managed the nearest mattress firm. I'm not proud of judging people by the way they look. I wish it wasn't the case. But hot damn, it's basically impossible not to. Oh wait, in modern society, there is kind of this new solution. You know, it's this thing where you wear a mask every freaking day, and what's the point of paying for rhinoplasty when you can get a 10-cent chin diaper and simultaneously save the world? I mean, you can then take the cost that you would have spent on the rhinoplasty and buy more Cheetos, more Doritos, more Bagel-ritos. But wait, the mask can't hide the body, not even the booty. What about a single boobie? So where's the solution to that? Must we quarantine ourselves to our homes with the persona tied to a picture, filtered to show our inner beauty, with a lot of that smoothing and maybe even a sparkle? Until hobos and elites have intercourse shamelessly, we will always be discriminating. The only takeaway I got for you is that you'll always find someone less attractive or more attractive, and you'll always be judged by the way you look. Anyone that says otherwise is a lying piece of. There's only one thing you can do to make yourself feel better. Surround yourself with the ugliest looking people that you can find, and you'll always be the hottest in the room. There will be somebody born that outranks you from wherever you sit in this hotness totem pole. You might lose your job because of it, or you might get your job because of it, but it's definitely not because you are brown or because you have a wheelchair or because you believe in Satan. So, it's of course not because those things are illegal, right? And laws, they actually prevent us from doing anything that's illegal. That's what I'm told. If you create a law, it's gonna prevent people from doing anything to contradict it. Because this rant was going somewhere. It was supposed to go somewhere, and then I just got distracted looking in the mirror at the most attractive person I could find in my house. And it was me. Regardless of your crooked teeth, your fat bottom jeans, your boots with the fur. You're right there, and that's exactly where you need to be.
Next is VO Nonsense.
What's your emergency?
I'm dead. I think I'm dead.
What seems to be the problem, sir?
Every time I eat a cheese ahoy, I can feel that cookie slowly going down in my stomach. I think I'm choking. I think I'm dying. Help me, please.
Sir, calm down.
Everything is going real slow, like the damn Matrix. You know, where when you were dodging them bullets and... Oh, that's a really good movie. I can't wait for Matrix 4. Do you like Matrix, Francisco?
Sir, is there an emergency?
Oh, yeah. Everything is going real slow, and I can feel my heart beating backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah, backwards. Normally it goes beep, boom, beep, boom, beep, boom, and now it's going Bombay, Bombay, Bombay.
Are you experiencing any other symptoms?
I can see the wind. I know it's supposed to be invisible, like Jessica Alba from the Fantastic Four, but I could see the waves. Like the wind waves, like the ocean waves, like that monkey for the Powerpuff Girls that said monkey. Blah, blah,
Are there any other symptoms?
I forgot how to. I've been looking at my pool for 30 minutes and I forgot how to. I don't remember swimming in my own. It doesn't seem right. I tried calling Lowe for help, but they just hang up on me. I just want to know what the flushy thing is. And speaking of, I got a question for you. How can it be that if something is bad, it's but if something is amazing, it's the or if I'm giving you, it's like I'm giving you grief, but if I gave a that means I love you.
Sir.
If I take that makes me a wuss. But if I gave it
Sir,
means...
have you taken any illegal substances?
No,
Are you sure you didn't take anything?
Are you with the police?
Yes, you called 911.
I never did any illegal stuff. All I did was eat a brownie that a drug addict gave
You
me.
want
And
us to send paramedics to your location?
You mean the people with the ambulance thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes! I measured my nipple 6 times, and every time I did it, it kept getting bigger.
Ordering some strawberries and whipped cream.
Yeah, Julie! But you know what the problem is with the fruit, Julie?
No, what?
It's inconsistent. Some strawberries are delicious, and some taste bad. Some blueberries are so yummy, and sometimes it's just gross. You know what's the same every time? Doritos.
Doritos on top of pancakes?
Oh, that does good. Doritos on a f***ing pancake? Oh.
Order it.
Yeah, can I get an order of the pancakes and an order of waffles with some Doritos on top, please?
Sir, you called 911.
Oh, yeah, Julie, this is 911. Go order DoorDash.
Why is 911 calling you?
I think they're trying to sell me some nipple cream.
Nipple cream.
Sir, do you need us to send paramedics to your location?
Hey, you know what I just realized? If you spell strap-on backwards, it spells no pots. 911, we will accept your nipple cream. How much is the total?
I'm going to send you some help.
Nah, that's all right. There's like 13 more brownies on the counter. I'ma finish them off and call you back, Francisco.
I already ate it.
Oh, Julie!
This is the fire department. Did someone call for paramedics?
Finally! It took you a long time. Come in.
What seems to be the problem?
Who is it?
It's the Ghostbusters. They're here to exercise your cat.
I told you there's nothing wrong with my cat.
Of course there is. I tried to pet that little kitty and it scratched me right on my eyelid.
No, he didn't.
There's a body over here in the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitty likes to sleep in the kitchen sometimes.
44 to Maine. We're gonna need a second ambulance.
Copy that, 44.
He's just sleeping like a good kitty.
He's not breathing. He's got a pulse, but it's pretty slow.
I would give you some brownies, but Julie over here ate the whole damn thing like a fighter.
Julie, is it?
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and sit down so I can check you out?
Okay.
I need to intubate him before he goes into cardiac arrest.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
What?
There's something stuck in his mouth.
What is it?
Hold on.
Is that a fish?
Yeah. A plastic goldfish.
You found the golden ticket. You get to go to Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Woohoo!
Aw, I want to go too.
Now, except for brownies, you just don't get a damn thing.
44 to Maine. Please send PD over. We got a situation.
Copy that,
Oh my
44.
God, my heart is beating backwards again.
Thank you for listening to Out of Place. If you like the show, leave a like, leave a comment, submit a rating on iTunes, subscribe, follow, and ding our bell or whatever you want on the platform you're listening to this on. Just show us all here at Out of Place some love and tell other people about this podcast. Find a way to make someone's day. Doesn't have to involve money. Smile at a stranger. Put change in an expired parking meter. Hold the door open for someone. Tell a friend or a family member you appreciate them, or just say hi. Give someone a sincere compliment. Leave a big giant tip. Mention an excellent employee in a review for a store that you shop at. Whatever it is, just do your best to make someone's day. If anything I said in this episode offended you in any way, I don't give a damn and a half. Cry to your mom or anybody that will listen to a sensitive snowflake like yourself. Just know and understand no one cares. Other than the music streaming service you are listening to this on, you can also find us on TikTok and YouTube. To our loyal listeners who made it to the end, I love you and I appreciate you. Goodbye. Always remember to smile.